What's going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to my Exorsister deck profile. So before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe. Really motivates me to keep just making combo videos, deck profiles, breaking decks in general, also making live streams. Check me out on Twitch and Instagram if you haven't already. And now let's jump right into this deck profile. So I'm playing 3 Zora. I already kind of explained how insane this card was in my combo video. But in case you don't know, this card allows you to special summon a level 4 spellcaster from your hand or graveyard when it is equipped with a Magistus monster card, which can happen with its first effect, and it equips the Artemis, which searches you another Zora or pretty much any other Magistus monster. So the synergy in this deck is pretty cool. And then I'm playing 2 of each of the beast monsters that special summon themselves when you control a spellcaster. They all kind of clog if you play 3 of them, because they all have the restrictions of you can only control 1 of them. So they all have pretty much the same effect that we really are caring about, and also the same stats, which is funny. So 1500 attack, 200 defense. It's just a recurring theme with spellcasters as a kind of synergy. And I know that you can play King of the Feral Imps to search Gigabyte and make Utopic Future Draco Future, but I don't really know if I'm a big fan of that. Anyways, now for the Exorsister, I'm playing 3 of every single one of them, except Elen, because I actually think it's one of the worst ones to draw with no extenders. Whereas this actually at least special summons another one, so if you draw like 2 Stella, it's not too bad. Same thing with Elise. If you control like if you have like 2 Elise, at least you can make a rank 4. If you have 2 Sophia, obviously you can't do anything. But if you have like Sophia, or like, I mean rather Elen with Pax, it's really, really good. It's actually a combo that might make you end on Magnifica if you draw an extender with the draw effect of Sophia. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So 10 Exorsister monsters. And for the hand traps, I'm playing 3 Ash Revealer, 3 Imperm. You could be playing Dimension Shifter, but it's not a good card to draw off of Sophia and Desires, because at this point you would already have cards in your graveyard, so you won't be able to use them. And yeah, Desires is an absolute must in this deck, because there's no one of that you really care about, so it's okay if you banish like 1 or even 2 copies of a card. 3 Amento, 1 Call by the Grave, triple Pax, and of course the triple Imperm. Now for the extra deck, I'm playing 1 Zora, the Magistus Daemon. This is the floodgate that literally destroys everyone. It's actually crazy. Every deck almost loses to Zora, so this card is absolutely terrifying. And then I'm playing 1 Vafram, which is most likely a card that you won't be synchro summoning, even though you can. It's especially a card that you're equipping with the Magistus Flame Zora or the Daemon effect. Well, now the name is Conflagrant Calamity, so whatever. Everything is a calamity. VFD, freaking Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend King Calamity, now this. Jesus, oh my god. Anyways, that's it for the synchro monsters. And of course, the 2 Link monsters are 2 Artemis. Again, it allows you to search Zora twice, so very relevant. For the Xyz, I'm playing a bunch of them, so Zeus, obviously. In any deck that can make Xyz, you kind of have to play Zeus. With the Magnifica, only one of them, double Michaelis, very, very good card, and double Caspatel. So this searches an Exorsister monster from your deck to your hand, and this searches an Exorsister spell or trap from your deck to your hand. And notice how it also searches trap, but the Exorsister traps are pretty bad cards, so you're not really trying to play them. Anyways, Tornado Dragon, Baguska, and the other not really good Exorsister monsters, but you kind of want to play them still. So Jibrin and Eusophiel, well, they're actually not bad at all. This negates an effect monster your opponent controls the turn it was Xyz summoned by using an Exorsister. And this is the Abyss Dweller for both players, so still not too bad, but Caspatel and Michaelis are much better. And the last card would be Ninaru, the Magistus Glass Goddess. Not the other one that special summons a monster from the deck. This is kind of like an Archfiend eccentric, so I like it more. It's a good utility card to have with your Zora and stuff like that. So you can actually out There Can Only Be One, and very annoying cards like that. And There Can Only Be One is not that problematic because your extenders are not spellcasters. They're all like Reptile, Dragon, Beast, and Pyro. So when you control 1 spellcaster and then you summon one of these monsters, you get to make Tornado Dragon and break the There Can Only Be One, or you get to make literally just any other rank 4, like Michaelis, for example, search a card and then make Zeus. So it's really not the end of the world because it's a warrior. So all of your monsters are warriors, so There Can Only Be One isn't like the end of the world going second, but still, if you have more outs, then all the better. Alright, now for the idea section, I already kind of talked about the D-Shifter and how it's not that great, but it's still pretty good. You could be playing the D-Hero package, but it's more bricks, and it means that you can't play Desire, so I don't actually recommend it. And then yeah, Phoenix Enforcer. Now this package is actually really, really cool. So you know how a lot of people play Downward Magician in decks that can play like rank 3 and lower Xyz monsters. Now in this deck you can't really play a card like Downward, but you can do something relatively similar, which is Dark Rebellion and Overlord. So its effect kind of sucks. You don't really, well, it's not that it sucks, but it's irrelevant in this context. What is really important is especially the fact that you can just splash it on top of a Rebellion, and then when you make Zeus, it has 4 materials, so you can use the effect twice. So that's one way you actually break the gate, so pretty good combo. And then King of the Feral Imps, you can search King Gigabyte, and then make Utopic Future Draco. I already kind of explained that. Verti Anaconda for Phoenix, and then the Fisher, Necro Valley, Macrocosmos goes in match, but I don't really recommend it because when you are playing these cards, then it kind of breaks the whole goes in match strategy. But with the pure Exorsister kind of approach, it could work, even though I don't really recommend that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for my Exorsister deck profile. The live stream is coming up very soon, so you don't have to worry about that. And yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.